What used to take me hours creating content and editing videos only took me minutes using two new great AI tools. Stay tuned and I'll show you how. Yep, I just created this presentation complete with visuals, elements, audio, text, and AI voiceover in less than 30 minutes using Pictory and Chatsonic AI. These two products are amazing. I want to show you all the great features they have so you can cut down on creating content just like I do. Hey everybody, it's Mike with AI Toolbox. Today I'm coming at you with an exciting combination tutorial that you're going to love. I'll be using Chatsonic and Pictory to show you how to create high quality videos, whether you want to be on camera or off, and with your own voice or as an AI generated voice from text created by AI. I'll also show you how you can create your projects in minutes rather than hours, and how you can use these two awesome tools to monetize your projects even with no experience. Okay, let's start off with Chatsonic. What is Chatsonic? It's a program created by the folks at Writesonic, which also do a lot of other great programs. But Chatsonic specifically is an AI-powered assistant for text and image creation. It's basically a better alternative than ChatGPT. So what makes it better? Let's take a look. All right, so first thing is you can see the layout's pretty straightforward, very user-friendly. Got some examples here of what you can do here in the front. So if you want to play around with it and just click on one of these, you can do that. If not, you can type in your own prompts here down at the very bottom. Here's that personality drop-down. So it defaults to general AI, and you can see it includes the latest Google data. You can untoggle that if you'd like. But in this drop-down, you can see all the different personalities you can choose from. To get started, all you need to do is just type in here the prompt box and wait for it to give you the information. It'll just take a couple of seconds. All right. So voice commands, create digital artwork, as I said, visuals for any purpose. So you can create an HD wallpaper with a super cool sports car racing on the track. Let's just click on this example and see what it creates for. And so it gave us two renderings, and let's say that we like one or two of these or both of these. You can see you can download it right from here if you like, and then you get the same options here for some social media links. You can edit it, copy it to clipboard, all sorts of cool things in there. So nice bonus there that you have in here that ChatGPT doesn't offer. All right, I'm gonna reset one more time here. And let's go back here. So give voice commands instead of typing. To use the voice command, all you need to do is just click on this little microphone button here, and then you just speak right into your microphone that you're using for your headset or whatever it is that's connected to your PC, and it'll type it right in the prompt, and you just click enter and it'll give you the same type of response. Other use cases, emails, articles, essays, ads, social media posts, answers, anything like that. You can really it's just limitless, basically, is just like ChatGPT is. It's limitless, but it's more recent as far as what you want to use this for. So it's going to be a really quick, easy thing to produce all sorts of copy, emails, save you tons of time. So what we're going to do here with ours is that we're going to combine the use of Chatsonic with Pictory, and I'll show you all the great features that Pictory has here in just a second. But first, if we're going to kind of monetize this and kind of create a video production out of this using Pictory and Chatsonic, what we want to do, we want to first enter in a prompt here to produce some material. Okay, so I've got some results here. You can see at the top, I typed out my prompt. So in less than a minute, I have this entire list here. So you can see 1 through 10. Now what you want to do here is you can copy and paste this, you can save it, you can download it. If you want to use this as a social media post, as I said, you can use these great links here. You can add to the existing prompt that you had, or ask it to give you additional information. If you'd like, expand on number 8. All right, so really cool. So it knows that what number 8 is referring to because it's that conversation. And all I said was expand on number 8 because I wanted a little bit more detail there for that particular part of my presentation or what I wanted to post or whatever about how to develop a strong work ethic. So it really expanded on that. You can see it's got a nice paragraph there from here. So what I would might want to do is when I edit this, I could copy and paste this piece, post it in here, and then use that as part of my presentation. Okay, now let's jump over to Pictory. This is a really awesome tool. It's got so many different things you can use for it for all your different needs and projects, but this one probably stick with just the script to video because that's what we're using Chatsonic for. A lot of great time savers, tons of functionality, a really cool, easy user interface here. So I want to do a script to video. I want to take what I created in Chatsonic when I create a video for it that I can post on social media, let's say. All right, so I'll click proceed here. The first thing I did in the script editor is I entered in my title, Top 10 Tips for Successful Investment Banking. Then all I need to do down here is just do Control V, since I copied from Chatsonic, bounced right over here, copied it in there. It's got my whole list, as written by Chatsonic. I'm just going to take that out so it's not in my presentation. Then from there, I would need to select those scene settings so I can auto-highlight keywords, add a visual selection. That'll come here in a couple of steps. You'll see how it automatically adds visuals using AI, videos and images and things like that as a background to your presentation. It does all that for you in just seconds. It's awesome. I want to do line breaks, so each one of those numbers, those section numbers on my list is a separate scene. So you'll see how that works out here in just a minute. So I'm going to choose line breaks. Spell check was on, so I could double check that, make sure everything's good there. And then once I'm ready to jump to my template here, you'll see that in the next step, I click on proceed. So I do that, jumps right to the choose template section. So it's got a huge templates library here. Now I don't pay attention to the backgrounds here. What you want to pay attention to with the templates is the captions here. So how do you want your captions to appear? The type of text, font, and things like that, how you want it to look as far as captions are concerned. So you can see you got a ton of them here. And you can change and edit all these in the editor, which is our next step anyway, but this is a good place to start to see if you want it to be kind of highlighted with a backdrop or just have the words like this one here. So, and then once you create a few of them, you can actually save them as your own templates. So you can see I have my templates in here. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. I'm going to select, and then what it does is the next step, you get to choose your aspect ratio depending on how you want the video to look. What kind of formatting are you looking to post this video on? So I'm going to leave it at 16:9 here and click on continue. All right, so that took about a minute, and we've got our template here for our storyboard. So you can see it's got our project title here at the top. Then it's got the intro scene. It's already built one of those for us as well. And then it's got each one of these scenes in here as each one of our lists. You can see it did highlight some important words, what it saw were important words. You can change that if you like. But along the left-hand side, we'll take a look at the layout here. We've got the story, that's where we are now. Then we've got visuals, elements, audio, text, styles, branding, and format. Each one of these are super easy to use. I'll kind of show them as we go through here. But what I did to create it is I started here and with my story, made sure that that was correctly laid out in the different scenes. If it wasn't, or if I wanted to change a scene or change the order, I could grab here, move it up and back, whatever I wanted to do there. So really a lot of functionality here. You can click in each one of these if you like. And once you do click on each scene, it'll show you what it looks like in the visual side over here on the right. But then you can also still edit the text if you want to. It's not too late. You can do it right here in each one of the scenes. You can do it in the actual visual itself. You can see how the captions laid out here. All sorts of options here, and it's just super user-friendly. Okay, on the right-hand side, like I said, you get your visual presentation here. You can delete scenes, you can preview each one of these scenes, you can trim video, add voiceover, all sorts of stuff and settings to mess around with. And then down here at the bottom, you've got it laid out by scenes. Starting off at my intro scene here, I'm going to take a look here. This is part of my template that I had that has the AI toolbox little logo here in the bottom right. And you can see that my lettering here is too dark. You can't even see it. So if I wanted to look at my text here, I could add some text here, subheadings. I could add visuals if I wanted to. I could add some elements. Let's go into actually the intro scene is a part of our branding here. So you can see it's intro, scene, and then outro. And it's got my template in here, and it's got the title built in there. So if I wanted to change what this wording look like, I find it easier just to go over here into the visual. It brings up the formatting menu up here at the top. I can change the size of it. I can change the color of the lettering. So I'll go ahead and change the text color here And you can see I'll just change that to white so it stands out pretty well there. I can grab this, I can move it around. I can put a background on there if I wanted to, make it stand out a little bit more if I needed to there. Change that little slider here, and there you can see that it really pops now. So that really stands out above the backdrop there. And then if I wanted to add some elements onto this to kind of fill up some blank space if I needed to, I could also change the backdrop of this. You can see that's kind of the slot I chose. If I wanted to change the scene to it, I could do that. There's all sorts of different options in here, and then of course I have an outro one as well. So that's just the intro scene and how that works with formatting and text and so on. I'll go back to my story here. And now I've got the layout, and if I wanted to add a visual to this piece to kind of fill in here, I could look at some textures, recent upload, or my upload, some recent stuff. I could search for certain things. If I wanted to add an element over here, such as a sticker or a GIF or an emoji to choose from. So again, I'll type in $, or just dollar here. All right, and if I wanted to put in that one, saving the changes, and again, it's just a visual here. I can grab it here. I can change the size of this. I can do all sorts of things with it if I needed to make it kind of a good layout. All right, so that's what you do there. That's how visuals and elements work. We'll go back to our story here real quick, and that's my intro. Let's look at scene 1. I'll take a look at it. Okay, this is the visual that it chose for me. I kind of read through what my list says. I want to make sure that that makes sense with whatever backdrop it has. If I want to change that backdrop, then I would go to visuals again, and I might look at my wording. So technical, I'll do technical here. All right, so this is more like it. I want to look at somebody who is maybe looking at something that looks pretty technical, and they're kind of studying and working hard there. If I click on this here, that simple, one click, it's got a new backdrop in here that probably makes a lot more sense with what my caption says here or what my list says here. And then also with this list, I want to maybe change the size of it. Maybe it's a little too big, taking up too much. Maybe I can expand it here. It'll reformat itself. Maybe I want to change the font size here, make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't take up too much of my backdrop here, the visuals and things like that. And then I can change the formatting, and like I said, all through here, you can add all sorts of great animation here in the editor. All right, so that's how you would change each one of those scenes if you wanted to. All right, so we've talked about visuals and elements from there. Okay, audio, you can add audio to each scene here. You can see it's got some applied. There's some music tracks. There's a voiceover option here. This is an AI voice that will read your captioning for you. So if you wanted to play some of these, you just click one of these, see which one you want to choose. If you wanted to have that read to the viewer, and then click on apply, and it would use that particular voice. Real easy. Background music, and choose different moods, purpose, genre, all sorts of great functionality here. Then a real good one is audio settings here to look at. So you can see that background music volume is 100%. So if I had somebody reading that voiceover for me, if I was reading it, I would want to reduce this to have this a little bit softer in the background so it doesn't overwhelm the voice that you're using. So that's audio, really cool there. Text, styles, and then branding, we saw that. All right, then finally format, and this is just simply where you choose which ratio. I chose 16:9. You think you're done, you go ahead and click on preview. It'll generate that preview for you. You can view it. If you like that preview, if it's all done, then great, you can generate it from there. Choose generate video from there. And then you've got your finished product where you can then download it and then upload it to whatever social media or whatever vehicle you're using to present your project there. So love Pictory. It's so simple. So you can see I did all that with Chatsonic and Pictory, combined them both together, and made a project in less than 30 minutes that I could easily just download and then upload to wherever I needed it or use it for any type of meeting I needed to. Okay, now that we've talked about what you can do with Chatsonic, the feature or one of the apps that is within Writesonic, let's talk a little bit about what else that Writesonic offers. It's an awesome company. They have so many different applications, as you can see. This will take us to the pricing and billing options. You can see that they offer discounts sometimes in their plans and billing, but let's scroll down here and look at their packages here. So again, premium, good, average, economy, based on how many words you get. You can do monthly or annual. Here's the free trial part that you can get with that. And you can use the link right in the description of my video here to take you to Writesonic and Chatsonic, and you can choose which plan and billing you would like. You can try out the free trial. You can just come here, you choose economy, and you're off and running. You can choose good, average, whatever you want to do to try it out. But if you are looking at their long form plan here for bloggers, freelancers, and so on, $33 a month for all those applications, not just one of them, not just Chatsonic. It's all of the applications that Writesonic has created. Really, really awesome packages here for only $33 a month. That's what Writesonic offers that includes Chatsonic. So again, you can use any of the links in my descriptions to get right here. Try it out for free. I guarantee you, you're going to love everything that they use, especially the Chatsonic feature. All right, let's move on to Pictory and take a look at what packages they have. Okay, so in Pictory, we saw all the great features that they have. We just tried out the text to visual option there, but remember, it had all those other options with their free trial, which is really cool. You get 3 videos, so you can see I had 2 of 3 videos left to create in my project. So you can get transcription hours as well. It's a really good free trial that you can really try out and get to see all the features that they have to offer and utilize it. And then you can take a look at their packages here. Their standard one's only $19 a month. You get 30 videos a month for only $20 a month, up to 10 minutes for each video. Get some 10 hours of transcription. That's a ton of hours on there. 5,000 music tracks, those 34 AI voices, all the different video formats and things. So a ton in that $20 per month standard package. Then the premium one, $40 a month, 20 hours of video transcription, double the amount of the standard, 10 branded templates, 15,000 music tracks, and 60 AI voices, and so on. Really, really cool stuff. And then, of course, they have that enterprise option as well, just like Writesonic. They have been excellent. Their customer service is great. They reach out over email. They provide a bunch of tutorials and things like that. I really, really like Pictory. I use it a lot. I plan to use it even more. It is super efficient and fast and friendly. And that combined with Chatsonic, you can really produce a ton of content in a short amount of time. It just cuts down like 80% of what it normally would take to create. There's also a link in the description box to Pictory. You can click right there. It'll take you to Pictory. You can try out their free trial, and then of course, if you love it like I do, sign up for one of their packages here that you're seeing here. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me on AI Toolbox and Reviews. Again, this is Mike. It's my job to try to find great new tools, produce videos, try to help people out, cut down their creation time, and really, really build efficiency. I appreciate your support. If you like the video, hit that like button. Please subscribe. I'm going to be releasing a ton more videos, trying to get out one each week with all these great new tools that are coming out constantly. So thanks again for joining, and we'll see you next time.